Jameson Amphitheater. So this is my amphitheater. Yeah, there were budget cuts, so unfortunately we gotta do the theater outside. Schools just don't care about the arts anymore, but you know, we out here still. That's my favorite student right over there, Julian. Those are my rambunctious little students. Yeah, so you know, I actually originally studied at Juilliard. I wanted to become an actor, but that didn't really work out, so you know what they say, when you can't do, teach. So now I'm a high school theater teacher. We teach outside in the amphitheater. My day always starts out with a green peach chai latte from Starbucks. You know, gotta keep the energy up. The kids these days are getting harder and harder to educate. So usually in the mornings, we just kind of, we start with different kinds of lectures about acting theory, and then we'll usually go to rehearse the plays later on. You know, my favorite student, Julian, right there. She's memorizing her lines. Aren't you, Julian? Yeah, she's gonna be the lead. She's not the most talented, but you know, it's my job to teach, so that's just the way it's gonna work. And that pretty much is all for my daily routine. The role of Juliet. You must first get into the mind of Juliet. Okay, show me what you got. Give me your first line. All right, stop, that's terrible. Yeah, no, I'd say the most challenging part of my job is a lot of the students, they're really nice kids, but they're not the best actors, and they can be really sensitive to criticism sometimes. So, you know, I gotta find a way to lightly tell them that they're not doing the best job and make sure that they start improving. That's a big obstacle. The other obstacle is the stress. Like a lot of teachers, they say things like, my job's not quite as hard as theirs because I don't need to grade and do things like that, but I need to direct entire plays and work on projects, and that can be stressful. So I'd say those are the two biggest challenges that come out often. Mama made me mash my M&Ms. Now you say it.
What the heck?
Say the words, get them out, come on.
Okay.
Work with me, breathe through your diaphragm.
Okay.
Does not get put on without the singing.
Okay.
Now sing it.
Mama made me mash my M&Ms.
We'll work on it, we'll work on it, but I see potential. You
Okay.
got moxie, kid.
Okay, thank you.
More than Julian. All right, so every morning I like to come in early so I can set up before the kiddos come in for class. And you know, high school teacher doesn't make that much of a salary, so I stick to my Nature Valley every day for breakfast. So there's not too much to set up. It's mainly just about the mental preparation. You know, I need to inspire. That's my job as a theater teacher. So that's exactly what I intend to do today. So this is my high school. People oftentimes say that it resembles Pasadena Community College a lot, but I don't really see it. And I'm currently standing outside of the theater. I'm waiting to meet with the administration in order to get some extra funding. You know, asking for donations can be awkward, but unfortunately here at the theater we don't really get too much funding aside from donations, but we're out here doing our best. So I'll be here for about 11 to 12 hours on average. I spend about that much time, but it's a beautiful campus, so I really don't mind. Yeah, so I actually had a really interesting pathway to this job. So a lot of people, they go for a teaching degree and then later transfer into theater, but the thing is I actually got 3 different bachelors of the fine arts in different schools of acting. I attended Juilliard along with Carnegie Mellon. So when I applied to be a theater teacher, they just decided to eventually give me the job because they found me to be more qualified than just the regular teachers. So, you know, the best thing about being a theater teacher is it's actually going to sound kind of funny, but I spend a bunch of time with just different types of teenagers, and it keeps me young. Like, I'm cool. I'm sitting on a rail. I recently learned what dabbing is, so yeah. You know, this theater isn't much to have, but at the end of the day, it's what my life is. It makes me really happy. Some people make fun of a high school theater teacher because, I don't know, maybe they don't make enough money or they're not really actors, but these kids, they're who I really live for. Hi.